Get in, Redmen. Liverpool 4, Brentford 1. Finally get that win at the G-Tech. It's the third attempt. But, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about 1947, the last time Liverpool beat Brentford, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, loads of that. We weren't in the same league. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It is done. We've got the win, and it's a big win for Liverpool, of course. Obviously, goals from Nunez, Allister, Salah and Gakpo. The difference, Tony gets one back for the home side. But ultimately, what it came down to was Liverpool were miles the better side. After a slow sort of first 5-10 minutes, something like that, Liverpool really got themselves into the game, took control of it. And in the second half, I thought we were brilliant. And two key injuries, I felt anyway. Obviously the Jones one, Jota as well. I mean, two massive players for us. Jota, obviously the Premier League Player of the Month for January. But it's okay. We just bring Mo Salah on, and Salah looked sharp. He looked rested, and he looked ready for the fight, didn't he? Salah wants a league title. Liverpool won a league title. That's what this is about. We put a little bit of pressure onto Arsenal, who face Burnley. I don't know whether pressure's going to matter there. Manchester City in the R5 kickoff, who obviously take on Chelsea. I imagine that both of those sides will win, but it's not often you get to play on the same day as your rival. Certainly not often on a Saturday when all three of those teams will play, the three teams at the top of the table, and yet Liverpool going first. Obviously, normally 12:30 kickoffs after Europa League, bad. 12:30 kickoff after a week off, good. When you get to put the pressure on them. And Liverpool did put the pressure on them because, we overcome those two big injuries. Darwin Nunez was taken off at half-time. We suspect that was for the substitution slots, only making 3 stoppages. So make one early. You've still got a slot later on in the second half to use that. He's obviously going to be key for us. His finish for the first. Oh my days. Darwin Nunez. Everyone's like, he can't finish. I'm like that screaming, Jota, play through, Jota, play through, Jota. Dinks the goalkeeper. Dinks the goalkeeper. Are you kidding me, mate? It was outrageous. It was like he's assessed all 1,500 options and he's picked the hardest one. It was a hell of a finish. The keeper was close to him. He's obviously off his line, but he has to get it up and down, and it's an absolutely superb finish. And the McAllister one, the Salah through ball, brilliant. Great work from Ryan Gravenberch in the build-up to that one as well. Turns his man beautifully. Salah sees it, plays it. A little bit of an in-swinger of a pass. McAllister does brilliantly. Toe pokes it in, and McAllister starting to look like an 8, isn't he? Interesting to see, obviously, Endo in the base of the midfield, and McAllister just sort of grow into the game and get more used to what they were doing, start to find a little bit more space, obviously get to the goal as well, and then Salah doing what Salah does. Brilliant. I mean, I don't know what the defender's doing. I've got no idea. He's like, I can't be arsed going for this one. It looked like me in 5-a-side, to be honest with you. Like, doesn't matter. We're already getting beaten. It's fine. And then Salah just runs through, floors the other lads. He's all over the shop and then just finishes. Goalkeeper gets a little touch on it but can't get a strong enough touch. Balls into the back of the net, and then Gakpo finishing with a plum, left-footed. And that's the thing that I love about Cody Gakpo. He is a bit of a finisher, isn't he? And he doesn't mind whether he's going to take it right-handed or he's going to take it left-handed. Gakpo knows where the back of the net is. Liverpool as a team know where the back of the net is. Obviously 4-1 today, stretching out that goal difference, which, listen, I think we talk too much about goal difference, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, because it's decided the Premier League in 30 years or whatever, and that was the 11-12 season, wasn't it? Like, win your games, win your points. That's what's going to decide the league. And Liverpool right now look like a serious football team, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. We're a side that wants to win the Football League, and that's clearly evidenced in our performances. We're a side that's got a squad capable of winning the Football League as well, and we've got players there who, and I keep saying it, this is their best chance to win the Premier League, while Jurgen Klopp is still in charge of Liverpool Football Club. That's what matters. Doing the double over Brentford's great, but putting pressure on the teams around us, continuing to garner points, continuing to put in big performances, continuing to show that we're a great attacking side. And the game was won in transition today. Like, Brentford hurt us a little bit at times on transition. Cleve Keller had a couple of unbelievable saves, one in the build-up to the Tony one off the line late on. I've got no idea how he keeps that one out. Massive performance from him, especially when yesterday that Alisson goes down injured and everything else, and everyone's heads in hands and we're all fuming about it because he's not as good. Of course he's not as good. nobody, no goalkeeper in the world is as good as Alison Becker, but Queeve Kelleher comes in today and puts in a massive performance for him, and that will do his confidence no end of good. Liverpool hoover up the 3 points at the G-Tech. It was absolutely outstanding. Some of the attacking play, some of the intricate football, playing through the centre as well, absolutely superb. Conor Bradley, superb again. Couple of opportunities for him where he's just driving on at the edge of the penalty area, smacking it at the goalkeeper. I mean, the lad is just so impressive. More minutes under the belt for Andy Robertson. Brilliant. Love to see him back. He's going to be a massive player for us between now and the end of the season, of course. Gravenberch come in, had a good performance when he come into the side as well. Gakpo, exactly the same. Diaz was a constant thorn down Brentford's right-hand side, Liverpool's left. I mean, all in, you couldn't have asked for a better performance and result and game apart from the injuries, and the injuries are bad, and I don't know what's going on with Nunez. I do think hopefully it was a substitute thing and not an injury thing, but Kurt Jones going down, that's tough. The full weight of a fully grown man landing on Diogo Jota's knee and it bending the way it's not supposed to bend, which is sort of sides on, is not a good thing at all. Like, it's really tough, that, but the squad and the team overcame that today. Can the squad and the team overcome that in the games to come? That is the big question. We don't want to be talking about, will those injuries derail our season? We've got lads there who are willing and ready and able to step up. And those lads have proved that today. We've just got to hope that they continue to prove that each week now, starting Luton midweek, then cup final, Chelsea. But right now we're 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League and we've just beat Brentford away. So it's a fucking great day. Enjoy it, Reds, as much as I enjoyed it, because Liverpool are top of the league.